в Австрию, Германию, Нидерланды, Чехию, Францию, Шотландию, Англию, Америки, Канаду или Аляску, куда я собираюсь. Мы удерживаем на территории фашистской страны России и принуждаем исходить подонков, их засранок и гандонов, кобелей, их сраных инвалидов, подонков и сиксик, заебанные, и гандонов с кобелями, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, укрепляя аппаратурой и майнд-контроль с аппаратурой, принуждая ходить в себе русских подонков и сиксик, и заебок, и гандонов, и кобелей, и сраных инвалидов, подонков и сиксик, засранками, и гандонами, суками и кобелями. Hello, people from the America, Canada, Alaska, France, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, Czech Republic. Hello, John. New York. Those people trust from the same Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, Czech Republic. Hello, John. The second day in December 2025 in this year. Today is the Tuesday.
Maserati is a Stellantis brand now, aren't they? How much they paid for it.
There's a real date and time to this moment looking for. Join. Invite people with us from these countries where we want to live.
Yeah, Stormville?
There's a real date and time on this moment. Straight now. 18 hours and 26 minutes after midday PM. The real date and time to this moment looking for.
Stellantis owns it. I think they're driving all their brands into the ground. I don't think that company plans on being along much longer. Venture capitalists. Stick your fangs into the company, extract all the value you can, and liquidate it. I'm doing a great job. I don't think anyone else shows Toronto like I do, especially downtown. Also, my video quality is excellent. 200K sub incoming. Thank you. It's going to be a long haul before we get to 200K subs, but thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, we can check out the holiday lights in Yorkville. I haven't yet seen them this year. They typically make for a bit of an underwhelming video, so I've been putting them off, but we'll go take a look. Oh, a super chat rolled in. Quentin Mayer. Oh, a bunch of dudes rolling by. Don't wake me from the Matrix. I want to keep dreaming. Don't care if it's not real and if it has no meaning. Quentin Mayer. Let's a few more joggers go by.
We have to do 70.
Thank you very much. Cheers to you. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is here. Thank you again, Sabercat. Let's see if they've got these lights on. Saber Cat, that reminded me of the song Smelly Cat for some reason. Which isn't even a real song. There's Chivo. So this is Yorkville Avenue in Yorkville Village. And all the lights, or most of them, are down on Cumberland. Who chooses to drive in downtown Toronto, that's punishment? I don't know. There's a Chibo. They used to have one of those in Midtown Toronto, but it closed somewhat recently. Jennifer Gala is here. Greetings. And hey, we cracked over 500 viewers. For a Wednesday night stream, not too bad. Although that tends to happen this time of year as it gets a bit chillier outside. They got the fleur de lis, I think that thing is called. Not sure what we're looking at, but it's something. Vacation in Winnipeg. How's Orient Gent getting on? Last time I tuned in, we enjoyed. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. He went to Asia. I think he might still be there. You could probably check out his TikTok channel to see his status. But nice dude, I'm sure we'll meet again and make some content. Let's head down Old York Lane. And see these holiday lights. Maybe that guy should consider walking on the right side. What a butt face. It's narrow. There's already someone walking on the right, and he chooses to walk on his left. Some people have no manners or etiquette. we go. The lights of Yorkville. These were lit up last weekend. Barbara says, lovely guy. Seemed like a blossoming friendship. Same lights they hold it. They put up every year. Let's climb up part of the Canadian Shield here. I'm just going to mute the audio for 1 sec. These are nice.
Straight now, we'll to cook breakfast and lunch this moment. Looking for the under influence, mind control technologies, Russian threats, and their 6 years is so pain hit in the real moment. And to thinking so slowly, under influence, mind control technologies, Russian threats and their 6 years, looking for.
tried to do that lighting ceremony one year, and there was a whole lot of just standing around. And they advertised the time like I think 6 or 6:30, but they didn't actually turn the damn lights on until like 8. There's just a lot of jib jabbering before that, so I think I'm gonna pass on trying to do that this year. Again, I'll go there after at some point. This is here. Stomping grounds for the cameraman. Thank you, Johnny. I'm watching my first second from my older sister. Doing great. Getting recliners replacing whatever it is. I actually got rid of my recliner. I had a one-seat kind of recliner. I got rid of them for a couch that's bigger. I definitely miss having the recliner. The couch is big, upgrade over one seat. It is what it is. And my recliner is made of leather.
Какой мы тут маємо breakfast and lunch. Cherry pie from McDonald's. Bakers fast is shit. And pieces of handmade pig. The wrong one. With no butter. The coconut is shit. The wrong one. Cafe. Fresh. The cookie. For shit. Drinking it pro.
is the same TV. It's just got slightly upgraded speakers. But I don't use the TV speakers anyways. Working on Bay Street. It's actually got the same panel as the S95. It's just the firmware pulls it back a little bit. Goes up and down, east side of Bay Street. And we're starting to water a little bit. British bought his 3D TV off at eBay. James Pencil. Our doctor says hot pot season is underway. That's also the season where my favorite pho restaurant is always lined up in DC. Maybe I'll get some ramen. On this live stream. It's a good idea. Nice hot bowl of soup. The sidewalks a little enough here at St. Joseph Street. Stopping people. So I happened to try tahinis last stream. That wasn't the last stream. The last stream would have been the Santa Claus parade. Since I'm downtown, I'll probably find a place to meet here. This wind is picking up. And with my head up, I'm sure my hat's gonna fly off. We've made it to Wellesley Street. Here's an option. Let's walk alongside that new government or the remodel.
I will be eating it at my breakfast and lunch this moment.
I don't know.
I don't know. Is what to consisted in extraction with psychopрепарат гормон St. And without psychopрепарат гормон St. for ingredients this dishes and drinks. What I will be tweeting. This is my everyday video message. Number one in this prison's day in prison. I will be eating it. I will be eating to pieces of ham pig's ham with piece of cheese. One pie with cherry pie one from McDonald's. Piece of marmalade little and baker's mini with cheese taste. Fast food. And coffee with milk without sugar. Это looking so way and shit. Breakfast and lunch looking for joy. Это listening to this music looking for joy. The real moments. Looking for.
D-Boutique member for 44 months. Hey, Johnny, mods, and chat. Happy Wednesday. 44 months of membership. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Happy hump day to you as well. Remember, working in the office, the hump day was real. You'd go home after work and realize
Это listen this music
you're 5 days done.
by Darius or Darius Milhaus. The Parat. The
Bang for
party.
your buck on Uber, possibly with BOGOs. There's no bang for your buck on Uber. I'm done with ordering food delivery.
Symphony
If I'm not sick
Pictures.
or very hungover,
Symphony Pictures.
I'm not paying those fees.
Party. It's the Parat show.
Exception
Show.
being pizza, directly from
Party at the Parat show. Это listening. Вот me so interesting. This composition and soundtrack. And to low and dances and about party.
Here is Grosvenor,
The
spelled
show.
Grosvenor. He said it took 1.5
all my
days to go. He
favorite
took Friday morning
genre,
off to travel to
dances.
Niagara. You took Friday
Anyway.
morning off. So you're still working
Party.
Friday afternoon?
The different
You took Friday
personages.
afternoon off? It wouldn't make sense for you to have 1.5 days left, but work Friday afternoon, not the
Official.
morning.
Is interested for me personal
It's a really nice
theme.
looking cafe.
And shit. Comfort zone. Agent to listen this music.
Johnny, thank
in
you for
the
the
real
nice walk.
moment.
I will catch you inside the next one.
Looking
Jennifer
for-
Gala. That is a trademarked term. You better pay Vivian Johnson some dues for using that. But thank you, Jennifer Gala. Hope you have a great night. There's a chorus
Bon, John Show.
of sirens going off. I see
John Fashion.
what looks like a police car way down by Dundas.
Fantasy. Pictures. Beautiful music. For
I
me.
don't think there's skating yet at College Park, right?
Theme. Is interesting.
No markets tomorrow, sad. Yeah.
Fashion
Isn't tomorrow
show.
like a half day?
For differently personages.
But today was a
Sure.
nice day. Most things were up. BTC and ETH got a nice little boost. I got some notifications. They were both up 5%. There's Nando's. That's new. That heated seating area.
Cool.
Do Canadians have holidays? No. Our Thanksgiving is not their Thanksgiving.
I mean,
I believe the TSX is open, though. Meal for two. 1 pasta, 1 single slice pizza, 1 side salad, 2 cans of pop, $38. Imagine going to like a fast food place for 2 people, $38. That's kind of what you would expect to pay these days. There's like a dude pouring a beer into like a pop bottle. I'm gonna see. Is the Barbara Ann Scott Ice Trail open? Let's see if it's worth our while going over to take a peek into College Park. Nope. My phone just said it's not open, so over there we won't go. You hope it's multi-grain dough pizza. Johnny need a Code Red Mountain Dew. I don't know about that. Yes, the Toronto Stock Exchange is open tomorrow. It's going to be a good day. Let's see. You think it would be if the NYSE and Nasdaq are closed?
My favorite dessert.
People got to stick their money somewhere.
This is not a taken special. This psychopрепарат с румянцем песни. This
Greetings,
is
Annette.
not special. This psychopрепарат с румянцем песни. This is
That
my
sounds like a cop
favorite.
pulling a U-turn down near
We're
Gerard, it
waiting
looks
for
like.
snack. The breakfast lunch diner.
Karate Point
dessert.
Express.
Cherry pie. Shit. It's so good there. With very promotion. Mostly Johnny unpleasant time. With the prison.
Oh, it smells really good through here.
Prison.
So apparently they had to close Dundas Station earlier today. I was reading on Reddit. A TTC employee was stabbed, unfortunately. I don't know if it's open yet or not. And the presser I read referred to it as Dundas Station, not TNU Station. Which is kind of neat. Keep doing that. Carolyn says, great day, or a great idea, pizza for dinner. I think that could be an option. Oh, this cop probably saw someone on the other side of the street doing something they weren't supposed to, threw on their lights, pulled a U-turn, and pulled them over. Because I saw that cop light up and pull a U-turn. Looks like that traffic stop is all finished with, so we don't get to see any of the excitement up close. Apparently the Chelsea Hotel had a boom in visitors this year. Toronto tourism was way up. There were a lot of visitors, a lot more visitors from Europe. I think Germany was one of the big places where people were visiting from. Hotel and hospitality industry apparently had an exceptionally good year. I think we all know why that probably was. A lot of people choosing to travel here instead of a certain other country very close by. There is Elm Street. I'm going to enforce a no Young Street policy on this one. Hey, there we go. Get all your bases covered. If you need someone to clean your home or walk your dog in Chinese, you're covered. Or if you want good old Maria to do it, you're covered. Seems kind of exclusionary to put up a sign not in English or French. I think this is the same police car, and there's an ambulance just up ahead. It's great being in a city where most big performances stop over here. It's one of the appeals of being in Toronto. Like there's, ooh, I think I see what looks like it was an accident between a food delivery driver and someone in an SUV. Someone's being consoled. I don't want to get too close. We'll pass by in a moment, but we can zoom in from here. Hopefully, thoughts for that driver. Man, that sucks. Hopefully, they're well taken care of. The paramedics are on the scene, the cops are on the scene. Oh. The side mirror on that Jeep, the lady was pretty emotional there. So I'm not going to hang around and just record them, but no need to speculate. Let's just hope that whoever is in the back of that ambulance is going to be A-okay.
Under influence. Mind control technology, Russian threats. And there's here.
She seemed really worked up.
So pain. In the real moment.
As one might be. They're behind the wheel when that happened, but the side mirror of that Jeep was half ripped off from the looks of it.
Giant fisher. Looking for.
Hopefully they're wearing a helmet.
Опять-таки воздействует аппаратура. Looking for Джон. Русские подонки, суки. Их пиздосранки, гондоны, суки и кобели. Не давай мне получить удовольствие от этой саундтрека, от этого. От этой лисины. The real moment, шилить.
But one thing, unfortunately, I'm not speculating, but that does happen if you follow Dave Shellnut, the biking lawyer, on Instagram.
Женя Цуана саундтрек.
The police will
Вот Женя
often
в интересе шилить.
not
В
charge the
интересе.
motorist
В интересе.
with a serious enough charge that fits what happened. So they'll get charged with something lighter than they should have at the scene. Then the motorist will go to court, and it'll be a plea bargain where they end up with an even lighter charge. So people are literally committing murder with their vehicles or causing serious injury and walking away with a very small fine and sometimes even no demerit points, no jail time, and they completely change someone's life. It's very sad. I'm not saying that's what happened there at all. We have no idea what happened, but often the police and the court system aren't on the side of the pedestrian or cyclist. I mean, the job of the police is just to collect evidence. And if there's enough evidence suggesting that a particular charge is warranted, to give that charge and let the courts handle it. It's out of their hands at that point. But often they end up charging something that's lesser than what should have been. And then in the court, they end up reducing it. It's a really fucked up situation, to be honest with you.
Женя, is most hardly time.
It's all the more reason to be that
In
much
is
more
mostly
careful
hardly time
when
in
you're out on the
prison.
roads.
Without underemployment,
following
Женя
his
man
account
can
is
prove
infuriating
technology
and
Russian
educational.
threats. And their success.
But it's
This
good to know there's
soundtrack is so beautiful
somebody
for
on our
emotions.
side
And
who's in an
Jenny
actual
others
position to do
process
something about it.
for emotions, brain, and fantasies.
I mean, other than advocacy groups,
Is good
having an actual lawyer represent a lot of people who are in need of it, and calling out the system for its shortcomings is something to be commended.
Developing Jenny.
Cyclists really need to stop trying to sneak through when they don't have room. Well, it goes the other way around. For every time you see a cyclist do that, you see 100 instances of motorists breezing by them with less than a meter of room. It's a two-way street. I mean, how many people have cyclists killed over the last 20 years in Toronto? Zero. How many people have motorists killed in the last 20 years? That should tell you all you need to know. It's not the cyclists that are the problem. They don't have the capacity to injure and maim like someone behind the wheel does.
And opinion personal. Accept. Just along the steps, music, the motion, Jack.
I guess we'll take a look at the Toronto sign. Maybe I'll just continue down Bay Street all the way to Union at Front. I was feeling kind of cold and my nose was starting to run, but also enjoying the walk and steps in. Hey, there's the Ernst Young Tower, lighting up the roof element in a different color. That's a neat touch. I don't think they were doing that in the past.
With big fantasy and
And it looks like the ice surface here is almost all ready to go.
Stealth feelings, Jenny. the biggest is developing.
Toronto sign, a lot of tourists in front.
Потом посмотрю я опять шутье.
Math Doctors has to go. Toodles,
Шутье.
folks.
Нам будет потом посмотреть, как перевести на английский язык шутье. Поиметь
In terms of
шутье.
dressing or being dressed up, there's Old City Hall.
Не только мнение, но и шутье.
Oh, that's a neat touch on the Ernst Young Tower. Have a good time to the consultant there.
Комфортно. Шутье такая, мне отсюда ощущает. Шутка можешь передать. Это или... Это самое...
Video in the making.
Это самое шутье, когда... Это знает, что может быть всякие варианты. Это и готовый ко всему. Возможно. Да, не было этой аппаратуры mind контроллер. Так шутье действительно было актуально в то время. Чутье. Ты проницательность. That time is not тьфу ты. Is not так шелится. Is not так шелится. To have шутье. Он проницательность.
Several years ago, Ken was standing here in these buildings, and the security guard came up and told him he couldn't. It was a privacy issue. Got the tree up. Watching that How I Met Plans in the early 2000s. Simpson had a plan.
Мы бы цицу фар. Взрывного.
So much a developer, but just a brand they slap on the building. That SUV just haunted that Porsche. But she's, oh, that's why cars are going around her. She's just sitting there, blocking everyone. Trying to turn right onto Adelaide. Hey, here's the intersection where I started yesterday, or this morning's video from. This was once $1 million view with the CN Tower in the background. So that traffic cop is constantly telling people to not turn right. What they need is that sign there that says no right turns from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. that you can barely read. You can't really blame motorists for not seeing it.
That's kind of him. Live streaming.
Yeah.
What's your live stream, man?
YouTube. We're Johnny Strides.
Johnny Strides. I'm going to subscribe right now.
All right. Just ran into someone looking to join. There's the TD Center. Well, I was saying what they need is just an LED sign that lights up when it's in effect. So when it's lit up, you'll know no right turns. And when there'll be a little line going through the right turn. And when it's not lit up and there is no line going through the right turn, guy just called me out from across the street. Like, we have the technology to do that. Because those signs are like really hard to read, especially at night when you're behind the wheel. I think those guys are still yelling.
I barely watch.
Well, we've almost hit 700 viewers. Thank you again. He says many people don't read the signs even when they're appropriately sized. That's true. I personally would just slap some cameras up in the intersection and make a lot of moolah off all the people who fail to read the signs. Alright, just wondering what that honking is all about. Honk Fest. Gertesh says he would like to meet me someday. Hopefully, Gertesh. I got to meet Dylan, a longtime viewer, at the end of the Santa Claus Parade stream. I think we peaked in here last live stream, but can do it again. The Alan Lambert Galleria. Ooh, it's nice. A lot of people wearing no hats. Wearing no hats, you mean not wearing hats and it's cold? Alright, let's head outside.
about eating it. It is not fake and special. It's psychopreparats, narcotics and poison. And it alone marmalade. This is America. It's whole of this. It's beautiful. Shit. This is not a fake and special.
Cold is great for the skin, by the way.
And it's so long.
I don't know about that.
Marmalade.
Doesn't it dry your skin out and make it crack?
It's beautiful. This is.
So this is Bay Street in the financial district. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving in advance to all the American viewers out there. Happy gobble gobble. As we look at the CN Tower. You missed the Marche. Yeah, the Marche was great. I talked about that last time I walked by on a live stream. There's a sea of honking going on up there.
I'm here in the morning. Well, if I come, I'm going to go in the morning.
There's the tower. Gertej, you are correct. I might make another video after this, because I'm not sure if I'm even going to be able to use the video I made before this. So we'll see. What? I don't know. Maybe I'll eat at Union Station. Get out and figure it out, but Gertej, you were correct. It's about time to wrap this up. We hit over 700 viewers at one point on this stream. I want to thank everyone so much for tuning in. Big thanks to our mods, Marge Madano, Vivian Johnson. I saw Yogi in here as well.
Okay, I love it. Okay,
Patreon supporters, channel members, and everyone else. If you want to support what I do, there's links to memberships down below, as well as Instagram. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. I should have a video ready tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. EST. What that video is, I don't know. And if there is no video, that means I'm going to go live. Euronation in the house. Says, don't go, we lived through you. Well, sorry, buddy. Gotta go. Leave me a comment as a gift. Why? Because you should. It's the right thing to do. Do it. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna go have dinner. And thank you for the hot chocolate later, Jeanette. Yoink. An ass bending over for the camera, but thank you so much for tuning in. Let me get the screen facing the right way. I need to get one of those nubs again that lets me hit the cold or hit the touch screen when it's cold out. But I see Demi is here, Marge, Marie Palmer, Brad Palmer, Who's Jaw, Jeanette Morales, Alicia Lewis, Aiden Thompson McGuire. Thank you so much for tuning in. Full disclosure, that thumbnail you see is not real. I didn't feel like... Oh, I got my camera on the wrong tilt mode here. There we go. I didn't feel like taking a picture and uploading it as a thumbnail, so I just had my little assistant generate that for me. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. Jollykins is here. Phuket Walk finally made it. Stephen Edwards never heard of Amsterdam Square. Well, there is the Korean consulate right there, way back when, in I think 2007. I took my ass there and I did an interview with the guy. I think he just wanted to make sure I wasn't like a serial killer or some kind of predator. And they made a very unwise decision to let me into their country and live and work there, where I ended up staying for 5 years. All jokes aside, it's a beautiful building. Math Doctor says, howdy do, Scooby-Doo. Madano's here. Yogi is here. Greetings, Yogi. So I finally decided to come out today. And I made a video that's quite different. And since I don't have any videos tomorrow, or for tomorrow, I'm either going to have to stitch it together and upload it tonight, and that'll be tomorrow's content, or I'll have to go live tomorrow, because I won't have anything else to put on the channel. So we'll see how that works out. But we're going to go south down Avenue Road, but I always go south down Avenue on the west or the east side here. So let's cross the street and I'll go south down the other side. I don't really have a plan for this one. It's probably not going to be a super long live stream. I see a lot of people in the chat already. Thank you so much. Hi Johnny, how are you? I met you near Rogers Center. We talked about my girlfriend, who is a famous YouTuber, Sam Bachara. I am in Brazil with her, and we're watching you live. Awesome, I think I remember that. Although, we don't dare utter the words Rogers Center. It is Sky Dome, but nice to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. It's a chilly one. No snow yet. We had snow a few weeks ago, and we haven't had snow since. But importantly for me, I've captured that first snowfall. I had a few snowfall videos. I was also able to live stream it. That takes all the pressure off of the next one. The first one's always the big one. Although there's still a matter of the first proper snowstorm or winter storm. Let's just head south into downtown. I see YouTube still doing that stupid thing where it shows your, not your screen names or your handles, but your login names. Sunset is at 4:45, so that was 9 minutes ago. So it's going to be pretty dark pretty soon. Someone's saying it's way brighter than I thought it would be. But we're back to normal live streaming. We had over 3,300 viewers tune into the Santa Claus parade stream at one point, and there were a lot of great comments on that video. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. and left nice things. I enjoyed reading through all those comments. A lot of people were saying the stream was better to watch than City TV. And I saw some of the City TV footage, and I don't know what the heck they were thinking, but they were barely covering the parade at all. Going into the rush hour. Rush hour is well underway. Starts around 4. Eglinton Station was absolutely rammed. I only took it one stop to Davisville. Hey, Mike Landry is here. Greetings, Mike Landry. There's the Brown Public School, Junior and City Community Center. As we go south down Avenue Road. And this is a problem I know Ken has, but the old nose faucet has started to run. The Leafs need me to pray for them to turn things around. There's a rule in Toronto sports where all of our teams can't do well at the same time. But the Raptors have very much embodied the spirit of the Blue Jays, living up to their potential, outplaying what everyone thought they would. I've been tuning into them. They are very much, in a lot of ways, the basketball equivalent to the Blue Jays, which is kind of awesome. I think we're going to see them with home court advantage in the playoffs, if injuries don't get the best of them. I didn't think it got cold in Toronto, Australia. I just saw a kangaroo. Hop past me, says Wing Zero. Math Doctor says it's wild that the Raptors are second in the East and the Leafs are dead last. Well, you know, the Leafs are the Leafs. People always say they last won in 1967, which is true, but should that even count? If you win in a 6-team league, did you win anything? Really? Is that even an accomplishment? I don't know. Sorry, Leafs fans. There's a new tower going up. So we're just going southbound Avenue, no rhyme or reason. It just happens to be where I finished up recording a video that was a response to someone else's video. There's some beautiful old walk-up apartment buildings around here. Look at this one. It says suites available. I mean, I wouldn't live here just because it's a bit distant from the subway, but look at that gorgeous old building. I wonder if that one's been retrofitted to an elevator. It must. Scan that. Maybe I should just scan. You can see what's available there. Why? I don't know. It says page not found. It seems nothing was found at that page. Thanks for the useless QR code.
Will to drink it. This is not a fake. This is some of my favorite. Tasty deep black. It's strawberry. Strawberry. Open for.
That's some of the options. So, and the TTC score, remember, for 5 months.
This.
And all happy months.
Shit.
Cheers to you, good soul. Okay, I don't have my wish list for Black Friday. No. Block member for 12 months. Good health, Johnny. Welcome to Thailand, Alicia. Thank you, Alex, for the 12 months of membership. Cheers to you. Hopefully everyone's ignoring those silly new alcohol laws. The Thai government has a steep history of implementing laws that are swiftly ignored across the country. Greetings, Barbara. Interesting buildings over there. on Avenue Road. There's a lot of noisy, fast-moving traffic. Another name for extreme NIMBY group. They've got a very nice neighborhood. Beautiful old homes. I should probably go back and do a walk through Rack Valley. Maybe that'll be on to-do list for tomorrow.
Looking for peoples. White peoples Russ and Johnny from the America, Canada, Alaska, Sea, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Looking for to finish to cooking my breakfast and lunch this moment and to eating it to finish. Looking for it was being as not pleasantly at the taste as maybe will be an actuality without under influence mind control technologies Russian threats and their sucks and hears. Help me please join. Help me please join and white people Russ from the America and Canada, Alaska, Sea, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Help me please join it to realize migration of this prison Russian zone in one of countries is where we want to live forever. I cannot to live in Russian prison, in Russian zone, with Russian threats and their sucks and hairs, and their invalids. Sucks and hairs with little sucks and hairs. What is need to kill and to firing?
Let's go back to the days where barbers were servants.
Looking for joy and white people's Russ. I want to live in Canada, Alaska, USA, or Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic, and to have my work and money of my work and work without contacts with black rats and little sucks and hairs and invalids, and the vulnerability life, home or flat or little house is not with a house with invalids and their sucks and hairs and little sucks and hairs. And my vulnerability life and work and money, freedom and independence and new education in manufactures industry or magazines, shops, industry, restaurants, bars, transport, design, computer technologies or mobile technologies or transport
Ryan Russell
or
or Sergeant Ryan Russell Parkett. He was a young
other
cop who was dragged to
structures,
his death.
civil industry, information internet
Looks like a
industry,
truck or a snowplow.
and
That was pulling
other
him along.
industry,
They named this after him.
offices
Beautiful little
industry.
park.
Help me please, Johnny, to realize immigration of this prison Russian zone
Playground area.
and
And
white
they don't
people's
build
wrath
playgrounds like they used to. That was
from
one good
this
thing
country
about
they
people in
want to
Minnesota,
live
the new
forever.
Villiers Island, over in the
Это чтоб
Portland.
не смели ко мне лезть сраные инвалиды, подонки и суки, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями, отслеживая маршрут моего передвижения и посылая по маршруту моего передвижения сраных уродов, инвалидов с их сраными пиздосранками и гондонами, сучками и кабелями.
Structures to climb all over.
Это или запихать меня в дом, где живут сраные уроды-инвалиды, если никак не сдохнут, с их суками и кабелями.
And this is DuPont.
Как они сделали с самого рождения со мной, поместив нормального человека в город для сраных инвалидов, уродов, изуродовав мне лицо и внешность, напичкав препаратами и наркотиками и пытаясь насильно размножить, изнасиловать, представить урода сраного, кабеля урода, дегенерата и подонка, блядь. Это и удерживать среди сраных уродов и пытаться заставить им прислуживать их сраным старухам, уродам, старикам и старым little sucks and hairs, которых, блядь, надо забивать до смерти, резать, блядь, ебать ножом и сжигать, чтобы они, блядь, сдохли и не смели, блядь, претендовать на свободу и жизнь, блядь, и лезть в жизнь здоровых людей, насильно их удерживая среди сраных уродов, да и помещая их в дома, где живут сраные уроды. Это и желтые сраные инвалиды. Это имеется в виду, у которых родня есть, которая, может, вовсе и ненормальная. Бывает, у нормальных людей бывают уроды, которых они не прочь захватить здорового человека, лишив средств к существованию. Это и пытаться заставить жить с уродами, сраными уродами, суками и кабелями, их пиздосранками и мандавошками, гондонами, суками, и их сраными стариками, старухами, которых, блядь, надо забивать, блядь, до смерти, бить, резать и сжигать, чтобы они не смели, блядь, претендовать на жизнь, блядь, и независимость здоровых людей. Это отслеживать их по маршруту передвижения, посылая их сраных уродов, инвалидов с их сраными мандавошками и кабелями по маршруту передвижения здоровых людей, которых они просто так изолируют, лишают средств к существованию, это и помещают в дома, где живут сраные уроды, которых надо, блядь, убивать, забивать до смерти, резать и сжигать.
Carl Roth says back in the day we had swings and we had lawn darts, things in the park that could kill you, but nobody seemed to.
There's actually was been a so and has been. I will want to have my work and new education and money of my work. And the availability life in home or flat or little house is not with house or apartment with contacts with invalids and their sucks and hairs.
Right, we are almost at Davenport.
Looking for This actually was being so way. Вот I to tell this video message.
To put me in the Yorkville neighborhood at twilight.
Что они пичкали препаратами и наркотиками, подмешивая их везде в еду, в холодильнике. Чтоб я ничего не соображал своими мозгами. Это самое, и пытались меня изнасиловать, насильно размножить и представить сраного урода, дегенерата, подонка, уёбка. Это или других сраных инвалидов, уродов, подонков. Это или русских подонков. Это или сук с их сраными инвалидами, подонками, суками и кобелями, которые заинтересованы, блядь, воспользоваться здоровыми людьми, насильно их держать среди сраных инвалидов, которых надо забивать до смерти, резать, ебать ножом и сжигать с их little сук, с их херс. Заинтересованы захватывать здоровых людей, лишив их средств к существованию. Это и поместив их в дом, где живут уроды, и пытаться заставить им прислуживать, и удерживать среди уродов, которых надо забивать до смерти, резать, блядь, потрошить, ебать и сжигать. Это и выставлять нормальных людей за сумасшедших, насильно удерживая среди сраных уродов и инвалидов, пытаясь принудить и заставить им прислуживать и контактировать с уродами, которых надо убивать, блядь, душить, блядь, сжигать и резать, чтобы они сдохли, блядь, и не смели, блядь, претендовать на свободу и жизнь здоровых людей.
Sorry, I can't see your screen names. YouTube's still doing that thing where it's posting your full handle.
This actually was being so way on this being. Они так делали с самого рождения и продолжают делать. Это напичкав меня препаратами, наркотиками, чтобы я ничего не соображала, не давая мне получить нормальное образование. Это самое, не давая мне работать и иметь собственные деньги существованию, помещая меня в дома, где живут странные уроды с их пиздосранками и гондонами, сучками и кобелями, которые, блядь, претендуют на контакт, блядь. Это и на свободу здоровых людей, насильно их удерживая среди сраных подонков и сук с их пиздосранками и гондонами, сучками и кобелями, пытаясь заставить прислуживать сраным уродам и их сраным старикам и старухам, которых, блядь, надо забивать до смерти, резать, ебать ножом и сжигать, чтобы они не смели, блядь, претендовать на жизнь и свободу здоровых людей, изолировав их, изуродовав внешность, это и не давая получить образование, которое они вполне могут освоить любое и получить, и работать по любой специальности среднего уровня интеллекта и ума и способностей. Это и вполне могут обеспечивать свою личную жизнь и зарабатывать деньги, опуская здоровых людей искусственно до уровня их странных уродов, напичкав препаратами, наркотиками и воздействуя этой аппаратурой и майнд-контроллет, не давая соображать, думать, чтобы очень медленно работали мозги. Это и удерживать среди странных уродов, инвалидов с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями.
On the left is Yorkville, on the right is the annex.
Help me, please, Johnny. And help me, please. White people thrust from the America and Canada, Alaska, USA, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic, to realize immigration of this prison Russian zone in once of countries where you want to live forever. Help me please join the white people's race. Help me join to realize immigration. I will cannot to live in prison Russian zone with Russian threats and their sucks and hairs and their invalids sucks and hairs with little sucks and hairs. Help me join please. And white is normal. People thrust from these countries. They want to live forever. And to have work and money of work, freedom and independence. And is availability life and new education in medium type. In restaurants industry, bars, magazines, sales industry, offices industry, internet industry, information technologies and internet industry, mobile industry or transport industry or selling industry and others industry, manufactures industry. And to have my work and money without contact with little sucks and hairs and black rats at the workplace. Help me please, Johnny, and white people thrust from this country where we want to live forever, to realize immigration of this prison Russian zone once of countries is where we want to live. I will cannot to live in a so way in prison in Russian zone with Russian threats and their sucks and hairs under influence mind control technologies at me and my brain is when I don't can to doing is all what I to want to doing. Что они искусственной этой аппаратурой могут человека моментально опустить до уровня их сраных уродов, дебилов, пидоров, уродов, психбольных, дебилов и дебилок, которых, блядь, забивать до смерти, резать, потрошить, душить и сжигать, чтобы они сдохли, не смели, блядь, претендовать на контакт, блядь, за здоровыми людьми и удерживать их в одном доме с уродами, пытаясь изнасиловать или напасть, это или заставить им прислуживать их сукам и кобелям. Looking for joy and white people's wrath from the America, Canada, Alaska, USA, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. There actually was been so way and being. Это у них дома такие есть, где у них это самое живут. Сраные их подонки, инвалиды, уроды, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями. И чекисты с этой аппаратурой над этими квартирами. И этот дом такой, где живут сраные уроды, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, сучками и кобелями. И чекисты с этой аппаратурой майнд-контролят. Что они намеренно засовывают здоровых людей к сраным уродам, лишив средств к существованию, насильно удерживая и пытаясь изнасиловать, это или заставить прислуживать сраным уродам, их мандавошкам, сукам и кобелям, насильно удерживая среди уродов нормальных людей и преследуя их по пути их следования, подсылая везде этих странных уродов и пытая этой аппаратурой, делая невыносимые боли в теле по маршруту передвижения здорового человека.
Don't wake me from the Matrix. I want to keep dreaming.
There's actually was being this being so way. I say to them, this is my everyday. Video message in prison, Russian zone looking for.
Thank you very much. Cheers to you.
Help me please, Johnny. Help me please, Johnny, and white people thrust. From this country, this where we want to live forever. To realize immigration. With this prison Russian zone. In Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, or Czech Republic. Help me, Johnny, please. Looking for. Это они мне изуродовали. Специально нос. Укоротив его и переломав. Чтобы сделать мне внешность каких странных уродов, дебилов, дебилок, странных пидоров, пидорасов, психбольных и уродов. Чтобы мне изуродовать лицо. Это и пытаться меня выставить за сумасшедшую и заставить им прислуживать. Это или пытаться меня изнасиловать. И представить ко мне сраного урода, дегенерата, подонка и уёбка. There's actually was been so way. I say to tell this being, что они намеренно мне изуродовали внешность и лицо, сделав это самое нос, как у их сраных уродов, которых на уничтожать, забивать до смерти, запинывать, резать и сжигать, чтобы они не смели, блядь, претендовать на свободу, контакты жизни со здоровыми людьми, насильно их принуждая находиться среди странных уродов, которых на уничтожать, резать и сжигать. Искусственно опуская здоровых людей до уровня ненормальных, напичкав препаратами и наркотиками и воздействуя этой аппаратурой, майнд-контролят, чтобы ничего не соображали мозги, либо очень медленно, с большим трудом что-то соображали и не способны были что-то делать и воспринимать. Это эпичка психотропными препаратами и гормонами, подмешивая их везде в жратву, в напитке, это или от ключа сознания и вколов уколы, которые не оставляют никаких следов. Это и несколько недель могут держать человека в ненормальном состоянии, когда он ничего не сможет своими мозгами думать и соображать вообще.
I think he might still be there. You probably check out his TikTok.
Это was been is everyday video message number 1. This is my prison's day and prison Russian zone. Help me please, Johnny. Help me please, Johnny. The white people thrust from the Canada, Alaska, USA. Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. To realize immigration of this prison Russian zone. Nuance of countries is where we want to live forever.
Walking on the right side? What a butt face.
I will want to live in nuance of these countries.
On the right, and he chooses to walk on.
What I to speaking this my everyday video message. Help me please.